Hola winos, and welcome to another edition of Sommallié. If you're new here, I'm not an expert, but I know what I like, and I love wine. So hit that subscribe button and become a sommelier wino. Winos, let's uncork. This week I'll be tasting the 2018 Buckshot Cab. I'm saying it wrong. Buckshot Cab. Let's get into it. I have my little gadget on it, and it says that it's 59 degrees, 60 degrees on my gadget. Buckshot is produced by Shannon Ridge Family Wines, and they have 15 different brands of wines, and they grow Merlot, Cab, Zinfandel, Petit Syrah, a bunch. I'm gonna pour this so it just sits for a little while. I don't usually smell the cork, but I wanted to smell this cork because this cab is aged in bourbon barrel. They age the wine for 3 months, so it's gonna hopefully soak up those bourbon flavors. So I'm really excited about this wine. Also, this particular vineyard is sustainable, and it's called an Ovis Cycle. Ovis means sheep in Latin, and they have a flock of sheep on the farm that graze the vineyards. So they don't use tractors because the sheep come into the vineyard and they eat the grass, they eat the weeds, and they do shoot thinning. They eat the tops of the canopies of the grapes so the grapes can get more sun. And then, they take a poop, and that is natural fertilizer. They say at the winery, drink wine, eat lamb, and wear wool. They fleece the sheep. They make the wool into clothes, and the sheep help with the tending of the vineyards, and they also sell their meat. All things are working in harmony together on this ranch. So I was going to say it's a pretty cool concept, but it's not a concept because they're actually doing it. They have put it into practice. They are doing it. Hopefully this wine is going to be yummy, yummy. Fingers crossed. They have over 2,000 acres of vineyard land, and 50% of the grapes that they grow, they make their own wine, and the other they sell to premier wineries all over California. I keep looking at it because I can't, I want to taste it, but I'm trying to give it some breathing room as well. Another awesome thing about this producer is that it is a female winemaking team. Lake County, California. Lake County, California is in north central California. It gets that name from the lake that the county sits on, which is Clear Lake. And it is the largest lake in California. A little trivia for you. Lake County has over 30 different wineries and over 9,000 acres of vineyards. It is 130 miles from San Francisco and 80 miles north of Napa. Pretty. In 1996, UC Davis established that the grape parents of a Cabernet Sauvignon are Sauvignon Blanc and Cabernet Franc, or Cab Franc. I can't say that this is 100% Cabernet because in California, 25% of the grapes in the bottle can be another grape, and they don't have to list it on the bottle. Cabernets are some of the most expensive wines in the world. 4 of the 5 wines, the most expensive wines in the world, have Cab in their mixture. Cabernet is one of the 6 noble grapes, and the noble grapes are grapes that are like the backbone of the wine industry. I also have my cheese plate that I've made. I have a Valentino cheese. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly, but it's like a Parmesan cheese. The first one is a Merlot rind. In the middle, I have Gruyere cheese, an aged Gruyere cheese. And on the end, I have the same cheese as the first, but it is a balsamic rind. Super excited. It should be really yummy with this cap. Let's get to the tasting. Well, let's get, the tasting. We have to look, we have to smell, we have to taste. I think it's like a plum color, but you can see through it. It's not like a deep purple, like a Zinfandel. Let's give it a smell. Shall we smell? So I do smell a little of the bourbon, like a little peatiness, like a little smokiness. For 3 months, it was aged in bourbon barrels. I just tasted like some kind of like salami. Smelled. I'm excited. I smelled salami. Cabs are high in tannins. That's one of the reasons why they are aged in oak, and one of the reasons why they are great wines to age, because as they age, the tannins will get softer, more nuances will come out in the wine. Cab is it's a thick skin wine, and it is a wine that lends to aging. I got a little tobacco. This smells so good, and I still smell a little bourbon. Let's give it a tasty taste. I taste a little clove, blueberries. I can taste a little bourbon honey flavor. Ooh, I taste a little tobacco as well, and I don't mind that. I don't want to smoke tobacco, but I don't mind tasting it in my wine. Ooh, I'm getting like a little cassis, a little black currant. Nice. It's got like a subtle medium finish. You know, it's not like lasting. It lingers for a little bit. It has a nice acidity. My mouth is a little juicy, but not juicy. The tannins are nice. They're not like crazy strong, but they're there. I give this 4 corks. It is delicious and it is affordable. You know, I can't give it 5 corks because 5 corks is like the piece de resistance. For the price and what you're getting for the price, yeah, this is so good. This week, my sommelier tip is storing your wine. I buy much more wine that I don't drink immediately. You don't need like $10,000 cellar. You don't need all that. All you need are 3 things: a cool environment, a dark space where there's no direct sunlight on the wine, and you lay the wine on its side. You don't stand it straight up. I keep my wine in my closet. Like I have like a little pyramid of wine. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week for another edition of Sommallié. Remember to drink wine, enjoy wine, love wine. Cheers. Oh my goodness, it's like chocolate covered blueberries. So delicious. Until I see you guys again, keep sipping.